So today I wanted to create a roller coaster that I've been looking at for a while. This is my mega park. This is a theme park where all the rides have to be awesome, insane, and yeah, today's going to be no different. Hopefully we'll build a really cool roller coaster that people will want to go on, like this one. As you can see, we've got some beautiful customers, but it goes 240 miles an hour. Which is brilliant. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you what we've built so far. So first of all is the 240 Monster, the first roller coaster in the park, and is still pretty popular, which is great. We also built the world's largest monorail spiral of doom, or transportation, or as I like to call it, the insanely popular mega spiral transport, which is a very original name. We also built a launch coaster that has this really fun light tunnel and goes up a waterfall, which is pretty cool. And this is called, what did we call this? Ah yes, 36 seconds of fun. Brilliant. And lastly, in the previous episode, which I'll link to if you want to check it out, we built this awesome coaster, which is called the 500-meter drop, which we still need to connect the queue and stuff for, but it has some really nice ratings. You can see it's close to an 8, a 6, and a 2. It goes 200 miles an hour, or 215 to be precise, an average speed of 57. So this is probably, you know, it's up there. It's definitely a good coaster. So first thing I should probably do is hook this up. So let's do just that. Yeah, one thing that's really cool is these transport rides. The monorail is really helping this coaster park crazy mega place actually be feasible. Obviously there still is an insane path spiral because you kind of have to have that, but yeah, I mean, guests are going around, they're riding stuff, they're buying stuff. Look, it's great. It's a great time. Everyone's loving the park, the mega park. I'm gonna call it the mega park. I think that's a good name. All right, so I've done the queue for this 500-meter drop roller coaster, and there we go. It's open. It's also on the main plateau, I think I'm gonna call it. So that's pretty good. It's got some good access, so that is pleasing. So this is the coaster I want to build today. I've built it in the cube not too long ago, but I was kind of restricted on what I could do with it because of the size of the cube and just the fact that it was such a tight space. But now obviously in the mega park we've got loads of room to do what I want, and what I want to do is try and 360 this thing in a way that people don't mind. So let's see if we can build it. I've got a pretty good idea already in my head what I want to do. So alright, let's get rid of that angle snap. So we want to have it gain a little bit of speed, maybe like, I want to say 60 miles an hour. There we go. It's looking good. Nice. Okay. How much speed is that? Let's test that out. But yeah, if you don't know anything about this ride, it's basically a giant bird with this kind of hinge system for you sat on it. So if you go around a corner, you'll freely move. And I was not paying attention. Oh no, I was not paying attention to what speed we were going. And that bird, wow, that really flies. I mean, not really. It's literally just, oh, that couldn't be worse. That could not be worse for those involved. Okay, so live data here. We're going around. Let me just build one more. Ah, we're going 40 miles an hour. We need to go faster than that. So why don't we just do another drop here? There we go. How's that? Alright, so we're going 40, 50. Woohoo! Alright, yeah, we can drop again. We need to go 60 miles an hour for what I've got in mind next. So, although this is kind of a weird way of doing it, I don't know. I guess it's a little bit more interesting. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, 59 miles an hour. Totally happy with. And now it's flying. Look at that. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Oh, the bird hit the support. That is hilarious. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so now... So what I want to do here, so let me just show you what I don't want to do. Okay, so this is pretty much what I did in the cube, and I had some really sharp back turns, and it doesn't really work out. Let me just show you. So you come down here, 60 miles an hour, and I'll pause it. So this is what we don't want to happen. So this shouldn't be happening. Right now, you should be kind of, you know, the standard seating position. But obviously this is, and as you can see, it does eventually kind of self-right. But I mean, this is terrible. This nobody wants to go on that. I mean, maybe you do actually. But that's not what I want to do today. Maybe I should do like a insane version of this afterwards. But my plan is to, if I lock the angle thingamajiggo and then turn, I don't know, like 15 degrees each section, it will take a while. But what will happen, hopefully, is the bird will turn and rotate, but you won't. So it'll be a cool little effect, and riding it will just look awesome. Okay, so now you can see we're like completely upside down, and by that point, the ride will be upside down, but you won't be, if that makes sense. It will make sense when we see it. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about anyway, but I just get worried that I'm rambling and not making any sense. And you're watching this going, I have no idea what this man is talking about, but he sounds like he's having fun. And then, you know, that's the end of the video. So the reason why I wanted to get 60 miles an hour is, you know, I didn't want to make this take ages, but let's see what this looks like now. 59 miles an hour. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so this is what I meant. This is what you want. So you want to stay, imagine actually being in a ride with this amount of safety features, or lack thereof, and then doing this. That would be so cool. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we're still going like 40 miles an hour, but it is slow. I mean, the ratings for this ride aren't going to be great, but maybe at like this point, I should start going down again. Oh, actually, having said that, we're going to run out of space. Oh, man. Okay, so I went ahead and built this thing. I showed you the thing I really wanted to do, and then I tried to make a kick-butt roller coaster out of this. And I said before the ratings will be bad, and I'm sure they still will be. But I still think, like, the game doesn't take it into consideration how high up we are and how awesome this would actually be in real life. So yeah, I think this would be cool. So you guys saw this, and I think this is where I left you. I will, just FYI, sort out the insane amount of webbing we've got here. The amount of foundation is kind of insane. So yeah, I will sort that out in a minute, but I just want to test it before I start playing around with that stuff. So you go around here, another invert kind of a situation. Then we go down, and there is actually some really cool parts to this. So come down here, pick up a bit of speed, go through the mega monorail transport thing up, and this is where it gets interesting. We've got a mega drop down here, whoa, and then up. Pretty cool. Up, obviously we have to chain lift back up to the top. Some more turns here, and back to the beginning pretty much. So yeah, what do you think about this? And always give me a suggestion on what I should call this down in the comment section. I love hearing your suggestions. Some of them are quite funny, but there we go. Anyway, so let's see what the results are and ride it. Okay, this is quite exciting. Here we go. Whew. Oh, this is already kind of scary. Just look at how little I'm in this thing. Whoa. Okay, this is the bit I really want to see. Oh, that's so weird. Ah. Oh, that's awesome. That would be actually crazy. Like, there's a sense of fear spinning around the track like that. And you can see the people up there. That is so good. Okay. Now, the other thing I really want to see is the insane speed, or mega drop, I should say, and how that's going to feel. Because that is going to be ridiculous. Whoa! Okay. Swinging out to the edge a little bit there. Oh! Going 60 miles an hour. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Interesting bit here. Oh! Even that, we weren't really doing too much. But we were swinging out really far to the edges. So, I guess that would be safe. I guess you just have to hold on. And wear a seatbelt, maybe. Probably, yeah, a seatbelt's probably a good idea for this. Oh, wow. It just... Yeah, it's weird. And now we're lifting up this way? Oh, there's a monorail. Oh, my... Oh, I was going to say it's perfect time, but it's going up, not down. Okay, mega drop coming in. Oh! Whoa! I like that. Okay, here we go. It's the big moment. Oh, 100 miles an hour. Woo! Nice. Wow, that was actually perfectly timed. Nice. Alright, I'm going to fast forward up the chain lift here because, you know, it's a shame we can't make it go any faster than like 10 miles an hour, but there we go. Whoop. Okay, so the main thing here, I might fast forward a little bit here through the end, is the results. I want to know if this is actually going to get people to go on it. So I'm going to fast forward this bit and see and like arrange a queue, open the ride and see if anyone actually goes on this thing, because that would be kind of cool. It's an awesome ride though. Oh. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so the ratings, alright, not terrible. I know I said low ratings, but like a 4 excitement, I mean, I've seen worse, and I don't think, in the real world at least, these are meant to be incredibly exciting, and also, that doesn't take into consideration how high up we are. So, let me just, actually, one thing I'm curious, how long does it take? 240 seconds. Okay, interesting. 5 Gs at one point? It's actually quite an extreme ride. Alright, I'll connect it up and see. Let's see if anyone actually goes on it. Okay, so there we go. Pretty much done. Did a nice little queue. Not too long. Although, thinking about it, this ride does take a while to go round. So, maybe people won't want to wait that long. I don't know. Anyway, let's, while we're waiting, try and sort out this mess. Oh, I can't now. Oh. Alright, let's just see if anyone goes on it. Okay, there are people making their way over. Yes! That's awesome. People are actually going on the ride. That's great. Hey! I want to see them actually get on the ride. That is so... Oh, they're off. See you later, guys. Good luck. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Like I said, come up with a name for the ride. And I'll see you beautiful people in the next episode, where we'll build another mega awesome, insane roller coaster. It's going to be great.